I don't like to react to negative things, but at times it just jumps out at you and makes your blood boil and you feel you have to react. Like they say, it's hard to speak, but it's even harder to remain silent. I'm looking at this headline from Peter Beinart, a well-known Jew hater, self-Jew hater, I should say. As Jews celebrate Purim, let us end the slaughter in Gaza committed in our name. Our refusal to reckon with the dark side of Purim reflects a refusal to reckon with the dark side of ourselves. This is what this man is writing about. What about the little 4-month-old Bibas child that was slaughtered, taken hostage? What about the 1,200 people that were raped, burned alive, and so on? And what kind of distortion about Purim? What do you know about Purim? Purim is the exact opposite. It was about to be a total genocide, worse than the Nazis, because the Nazis didn't control every Jew on earth. It was bad enough they controlled Europe. Every man, woman, and child was going to be killed by Haman, by the Persian Empire. And thank God, miraculously, that was turned around. But the decree was not over, so then Ahasuerus, the king, agreed to allow the Jews to preempt and kill their enemies before they get killed. So yes, they killed 75,000 of them, which some say was a small number because Haman had incited the whole country. There were a lot more than 75,000 Nazis and Germans who were ready to kill the Jews. And interestingly, the Jews did not take any spoils of war because they wanted to demonstrate this was not about getting even, this was not about killing, this was not about taking any spoils, even though they would be, by the Geneva Convention, by all the rules of war, be allowed to do that after what happened to them. It was about protection, self-defense. When you have people who declare war against you, Mr. Beinart, if your neighbor declared war against you and your children, yes, you do everything possible to preempt it. It's so disgusting to me, much worse than any Hamas activity, that a sane thinking person should use the Purim story, which is a tremendous story of benevolence, and what the Jewish people brought to this world, to use it against us. That's how disgusted this is. And getting back to the point, the lesson is, Purim is about celebration of light, of life. If Hamas surrenders, returns the hostages, and changes their constitution calling for the death of Jews in Israel, what do you think would happen? Why don't you call for that? That should be your headline. Happy Purim to everyone. We should only hear good news. And again, we celebrate. Haman is long gone, as Hamas will be. And we're left with Hamantashen. And we thank them for the holiday they gave us, a holiday of life, of liberty, of freedom, of love, of family, and of unity. Happy Purim.